Hello, it's me again, and this time I'm gonna explain you quickly on how you can make some cash. Right, I will just run one or two breaches. I will do a logbook or so. So first of all, one way on how to get easy money. It will contain a little bit of TFT trading or forum trading or just like putting your stuff up on sale in your chest box, which kind of takes longer, right? There will be people not buying a single item, but they will ask for a bulk. For example, hey, do you maybe have like, I don't know, 15 bridge rings? How many do you have? Do you have sapphire rings? How many heavy barrels are you selling? So TFT is obviously the choice for convenience. Do you have a personal trader or not? If you have to trade yourself, you have to treasure your time, sadly, because Path of Exile is not capable of giving you a good option to bulk sell stuff itself, so you have to engage on other sites and whatnot. Right, I don't want to talk now about TFT, if it's good or not, right? It has its positive and negative things. So one thing you can do is obviously reach. Um, what are they called? The catalysts kind of fell off in price already because people reached maps, they reached end game stuff. The supply is not really there, even though it is, right? Because there is no alteration, there is no scoring, and people are corrupting a lot of items, a lot of catalysts are used, a lot of regular orbs are used. So the economy is kind of still standing strong, although it's like falling off recently. Catalysts are pretty good, especially the mana ones. They are great. The chaos one for chaos resist, obviously, and life ones, especially like the mana ones. They are super good. So obviously my filter is already very strict. But if we check here, what do we have here? Uh, yeah, you just pick up basically all the catalysts. I I'm not showing them because I'm running high juiced maps and they drop too much and clutter the whole screen. Um, at this point you just pick up the reach rings, right? I think currently one is like 6 exalts, so that's 6, 12. The Breachstone cost me around 70. I mean, for me it didn't cost me anything because I farmed them myself. If you buy them, it's probably not worth it, but if you have some Breachstones left, you can just pick up the breach rings, don't craft them except they're blue, and sell the white ones. And just kill Zesh. Alright, he just dropped some trash, we take this one. Then you are bosses in general, they will drop items tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Again, I'm not showing any rare items because there's millions of them dropping in the maps I do, so I cannot play with all the screen clutter, right? So all these tiered items actually are pretty good. Tier 4 maybe better than tier 3. They do indeed roll better sets. A friend of mine is like rolling them, identifying them, and most of the time they're pretty good. You slam another exalt or two and you have an item that you can sell for 50, 60 exalts regardless of what you are doing, right? Those items mostly drop from bosses. They do indeed drop from rare monsters and so on. So now let's go quick to expedition. We are going to expedition, it's here. So each point of those will increase the logbook difficulty by 1. Those points don't really matter, any of them suck, right? So you actually just want the logbook difficulty. So your logbooks with level 79 are boosted to level 82 and you get a good chance on higher level games. What I used to do when I had free logbooks was like I was just running around like this, right? Exalts were worth nothing. the whole expedition stuff is actually useless because Rogue is dead. The other guy that looks like Queen 69 is dead. Denning is dead. Gwenin is also dead. So you don't want to play with those guys here. You just want to sell the coins on the auction house if you find some. Do you want to use it yourself? I don't know, maybe on SSF HC is pretty good, right? Craft some extra items, get an extra chance to roll. But currently the game in its iteration is just there is no crafting, there is just massive Las Vegas casino gambling. So all of these things are like fucking useless. What's the point in crafting an item 3 times and getting nothing out of it and then just slamming it dump? So you want to get those chests, right? If the area is level 82, I think even 81 you have a chance to get the level 20 gem, spirit level 20 gem, also super good, right? A couple of divines, normal level 20, it's 2 divines I think. Fell off in price, still better than nothing in case you have some logbooks left. Let's just do another one in the hope of getting a boss. So which area you choose, I don't think it does matter. Maybe just for the layout, but the boss can spawn in any of those, as far as I know. And again, I will just check quickly, is there something worth it, right? Currency, no. Maybe for you, if you're really struggling and you're like, okay, I need every chaos up that drops, maybe you can just get those currency ones, you can get the artifact ones and pray for a coin and sell those. I don't really care. It's not worth my time, right? And then you just go here and then you will be like checking what's going on here, so you can sell like what, a coin for 1.5 exalts, which is great. Brings me to an idea right away actually, and that's like, for example, I would be now buying those for 150 and I will try to get 100 of those. I would put the offer up like this if you have the money, right? And then once you get the 100 coins, I would just sell them for like this amount, right? Maybe even for this, and you already get yourself 20 exalt of profit. I mean, those coins are shit, nobody wants them, so it might not be the best idea. What I was doing was the Omen of Corruptions. I bought 20 of those for like 800 exalts back in the morning. Now they're a little bit more expensive in the morning before people started to play and so on and came online, and then I just sold 20 of them for like, for example, 1020. Over the course of the day they got more expensive because people are using them more and more items drop, more people farming, so they will use the omens. And actually like that I made maybe around 200 divines. The problem is you cannot do it endlessly, like we all wish we could do it. If you trade like this, it costs 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 gold, okay-ish. Now it costs 122,000, it's super expensive. Quite lately I skipped out of on this, so I didn't waste a lot of gold. I have 45 million now, took me around a week of farming juiced maps to get there. If you can, I would recommend this tactic to have a passive income. Obviously, if a lot of people are doing the Omen of Corruption, there's a lot of stock, is a lot of, how should I say, there's a lot of selling and buying going on, there's a lot of demand for those. You might do the trick with Veil Orbs. I don't know if people like farm a lot of these. 1 to 10, yeah, you get, I don't know, you get like 6 or so Val Orbs for an Exalt, kinda not worth it, right? Don't know, maybe you can find something else. If you have a lot of, let's say, income, you could do an audience with the king. I did this too, right? You buy, for example, 2 of those for 12 or maybe even for 11, and then you just sell 2 of those for 12 or for 13, right? I did it when they were like 7, 7.5, 7 divines, so I swapped all the time. And made a divine profit each time. It's a little bit more risky. The last trade I made was like minus 10 divines, so I kind of skipped out on it again because yeah, people are reaching levels of maps where they can get audience with the king. The market is getting saturated with the items, everything is getting cheaper, and King of the Mist actually just drops trash, right? The Omen drop chance is super bad, and actually only the people only want the belt, right? So that about that. Probably you could do the same with catalyst flipping. Obviously you want to flip the mana and life ones that are in high demand for the rings and amulets. Everything else not worth it. Those fragments for the Arbiter, because people are grinding the Arbiter for the chest and they're grinding him for the Jewel that gives plus to whatever skills. Kinda good idea. I feel that's a really good idea, especially when the prices are so high and like they're going up and down. Look, what the fuck is going on? One of those is 2 divine. Actually insane. Another good way is Bridgestones. They are like 64 now, but sometimes you sell one for 75, so it means like each one you buy is 10 exalts profit. You do 10 trades is another divine, right? You do 400 trades, you got yourself a belt. You do 800 trades, maybe you do 500 trades and you farm the maps while you do those 500 trades, and you have your dream fragments and your belt. Kinda easy to make money with this system. We learned all of this in Settlers. Maybe Omen of Amelioration is a good choice right now. People are dying a lot. They have a lot of experience. I can tell you that leveling beyond 97 is fucking sucks, right? So you obviously always want an Omen. Even now with an Omen, if I die, it's like 4 or 5 hours of grinding. Shit. So the demand for these Omens is really big. I don't know if it will go up higher in price, because it used to be like 40. I mean, right now this is just a really good like target to flip, right? Before I go to sleep, I would maybe put a buy offer for 590 and then another one for 600 and another one for 610, and then I would just sell 30 for 600. Over the course of the day I would just do it like this, right? Maybe like this, maybe even start here 640, and people will just buy, right? People are greedy, they want to play now, not wait. So that's a good way of making some money there. Obviously those are trash. I will show you something else. I was working hard. I farmed my bridge rings here, and obviously they're all trash. So what do we do now? This one is crap, this one is crap, this one is crap. We reforge them, and we just try to basically gamble our way up to a good single stat bridge ring. That's another good way of making money, because if you farm T11 breaches, T11 maps, you will get bridge splinters and you will get some bridge rings. If you do T15 maps, even better. If you find yourself having some of these white ones, you just throw an essence of mana on them. Both failed. We will just check if there are more of those somewhere in this mess. And we'll go with the mana again. Just slam them. Those mana essences are worth nothing. Trash. Here we have a good one. So that's what we are looking for. Okay, 169 mana. I don't know if it's... I bought a ton of those when I was crafting bridge rings myself for a divine or 2 divines. And even better if they have a good stat. Just augment it. Mana per kill fucking sucks, right? If it was now something good, for example, like... let's say like this one here. Obviously the mana roll is trash, right? I'll just show you what I would do. Let's say I need the cold resistance. and it wouldn't have fire resistance, but something else. I would just throw in the cold resistance, or the fire, like use the fire essence, lightning, cold essence, whatever, and just slam it in the hope to get another resistance. If it rolls the damage, we are fucked. If it rolls the resistance, we are good to go. It rolled the cold damage, obviously sucks, right? We try Chaos Orb, or we just slam further. Just trade quickly this shit here. Obviously it sucks, right? We slam. Oh, it got lightning damage. Pretty good mana lightning damage. Oh, it got intelligence and it got strength. What the fuck is going on? Kinda lucky streak. The item is kinda bad because the value of those stats is not that great, but you see that's how it kinda works, right? And you can craft your way up from garbage and make quick buck in quick succession, right? Okay, lightning. So we can use a 1 in 4 chaos up here. Do we really need it to gamble that far? Maybe we can. Do we hit the mana per kill? No, we don't. We hit something else. We hit something else. Elemental resistance, kinda neat. Evasion rating, accuracy rating. The item is trash. Yeah. And actually, obviously you shouldn't throw in chaos like a madman like I did right now, but yeah, whatever. I was just trying my luck, right? It's just gambling, right? And of course all those rings that got nothing of value, again 3 for 1, ID them, throw them into the trash bin and wait for another occasion where we can use them again, right? So we price this one for, I don't know, 2 divine, whatever. So that's another thing. Another thing is I explained in another video how I crafted my own chests. You just get the white ones, again defense, then you augment. And the thing is, now you can, if you wanna try and craft yourself, you further upgrade it with an essence. If not, you just sell the base like it is. 1 or 2 divines, sell the base with perfect stats is fine. Just sell it, right? There is no need in bricking items, crafting, gambling your way up. You can just, like, for example, an Hexos robe with T1 flat energy shield and 27 intelligence or so will sell for quite a buck, right? People are willing to pay a divine or 2, maybe 100 exalts. Really nice income, right? Okay, the next thing is what I did too, because I felt kind of bored and I didn't know what to do in the meantimes. Obviously you can offer boss kills on TFT or in the public group channel. If you can handle the bosses, you can do them, right? A lot of people will want to have a tier 1, 2 or 3 boost. You can do those. You can forget about T4 if you cannot grind it. It's like, again, 20 or 30 exalts depending on the service price. So what I do, you just buy gloves. Those are trash, 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 trash. Then we buy some gloves, some boots. Trash, trash, trash. Okay, those are good. They're better. Okay, kind of trash, trash, trash. Now, if you have some currency spare, you can just slam it, right? Okay. If it would have rolled movement speed, those boots were kind of good. 40 cold, lightning, sucks. Okay, 15 movement speed. Maybe someone will buy it for 15 chaos, 20 chaos, right? Okay, cold resistance, energy shield, another one, trash. Is it worth to throw in a sense or so? I don't know. I don't know. Trash, 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 trash. Over the course of a gambling session, you will find yourself finding some boots with movement speed, with some good stats. Okay, this one failed again. Could be good, right? And this is just a good way of like using your money, because if you're not flipping a lot and you don't need a lot of money, you can just gamble your way up. This one was pretty good. Trash. Right, I think boots are in a lot of people want boots with 30 movement speed. So Energy shield ones are easy to craft because people are playing the Stormweaver with mana. They don't need any other stat. Oh, okay, those. See, those three are pretty
Anything
good.
else you'd like to be rid of?
Those three are pretty good. This is trash. This is okay. Here, I would recommend slamming again, just because the mana value is pretty good. Kinda sucks. Sucks even more. Yeah, I don't know if I wanna waste a lot because I'm not in need now. Oh, here we go, 30 movement speed. Let's vendor really quickly something. So if you have some spare currency and you
Hello there. Care to take
you
a
don't
chat?
really necessarily need to slam and exalt, you just can like you just can sell like
Oh, I like
a
this.
blue base, right? You can just sell a blue base with good stats for some amount of money, people will buy it. If not instantly, they will
That's
buy
quite
it
pretty.
after some time. It happens all the day long. Obviously the league is already saturated with lower tier items, so not everything will be sold instantly or generally all day long, right? Man, fuck this game. Okay. You see, those are good. Probably a divine or two. Maybe more than I... With these boots, maybe I made more than I lost today. With making those boots, right? I mean, those are sellable, those I don't know.
Anything
Fuck
about
this. Alright, we put those up for a divine, or let's say we put those up for 125 exalts, and we put those up for, I don't know, whatever, 60. So that's a quick buck you can make. If you're a little bit more wealthy, you
how can
have a
I
lot
help?
of gold and you
You're
don't know what to
involved?
do. Another option is to go with the random amulet. Aha,
Seems like a
crap,
good deal.
crap, crap, crap. Aha, let's say it has like 25 rarity, we slam, trash, right? You can go on all day long. Rings, I wouldn't gamble rings a lot because people want breach rings and those normal rings
Anything
are
else
actually
you'd like to
trash.
be rid of?
They cannot stand a chance. In the beginning you could do the belts. People now they just want Ingenuity or some other belts. I'm pretty sure you can do the same with armor boots, but I don't know what's going on with the melees right now. They're kinda in a sad state, so I don't know if they really want to do that. Obviously you can go with the energy
Let
shield.
me take that off your hands.
See, triple resistance, what the fuck. Those item rolls are actually pretty crazy most of the time. I don't know if gambling has like... Yeah, what the fuck, do you see? Easy, quick buck again.
Maybe
Actually, that's how you churn out a lot of items. Right, whatever, 60 exalts, 50 exalts, even if it's 30 exalts, you just made profit with a little bit of cash. Um, Another thing you can do is like jewel crafting, obviously, let's say jewel gambling. I'm kinda noob when it's about the emeralds. I don't really know what the people want there. I know the quiver stat is pretty sought after. Um, let's say we are pros, we know what we are doing. Okay, life wreck. We can 3 to 1 this one, increase damage, quarter staff. Obviously you can throw an exalt and then chaos craft. I don't think it's worth it. What is that? Increase damage with hits, unique damage, quarter self, pin-up. Actually, probably something good.
Yes.
Let's go again with this one here to showcase. Oh, they're all trash. We just throw them in here and get another gamble out of it. This is trash. This is trash too. This is kinda trash. I don't know if people want crossbow damage, attack speed. Probably we try to regulate. Sucks. Throwing all of those there again. And basically that's what you wanna do.
Go on.
Man, what's going on here? Okay, squad ourselves. That's how basically I did
Speak.
maybe 30, 40 divines of, of bank over the course of the whole league. I don't really think it's worth it. Maybe it is. This one looks kinda promising. Critical damage bonus, damage with bows. If this rolls something else, yeah, attack speed. Man, this might be it, right? I don't know. Whatever. So obviously chests once. There's also a thing. You will make yourself a stash tab like this. I don't have any normal ones anymore, but you just get the normal ones. Either you sell them in bulk and then transform the exiles into divines, or you just craft them yourself with the lightning essence and then fish for +4 or even +5 if the base is 81 or higher. And from there on you can craft yourself a wand like I did, or you just sell the base for 10 divines, which is good, kinda not, I don't know, right? 10 divines is like 100 wands. Can you get +5 in 100 wands? Maybe, maybe not. Another thing, heavy belts, 2 to 3C on TFT. If you can sell it on bulk to some guy whispering you, is also 2 or 3C. Stellar amulets, 3 of them are 1 divine on TFT, maybe 4, depends on the day. So yeah, right. 12, 24, 48, 60 divided by 3 is like 20 divines of stellar amulets here. Kinda good money, right? And I think this amount of money, this amount of stellar amulets is something everyone can find himself in over the course of a day or two. So instead of gambling them away, you just sell them. You pick up every unique and then you chance orb any gold ring you find to get a Ventor, to get an Enverius. The Ventors, the good ones you sell, the bad ones you free to one into a new one. And Various, you put an attribute. This one sucks, right? But you wanna put an attribute catalyst on them and then just valor them for a bigger rarity value. A lot of people are momentan on the hype train for rarity, so they will. What do they want? They wanna make some quick buck with rarity gear, right? Another thing is T15 maps. We do, let's say we do a batch of wave 15 normal, and then we get another 5 just for showcasing. So what we do here is like the Alcorp, right? Then we put this one here, and then we just items found. Okay, none of those. Okay, here's one. This has rarity, number of rare monsters, and you cannot exalt them or whatever. This is actually pretty good. I think this map might be 10C or so. People are buying 10C maps really frequently, so if you... I'm running those all, right? I will put Delirium on it and then run it myself. You can sell the leftovers for 10, 15C. I think 10, 15 exalts, depends on what modifiers they rolled. Another thing that goes very well are those 600% ones. Those you sell them for like 25 to 30, 50 exalts. People will buy them is because they wanna have the fragments from the cringe monsters there. How are they called? This fragment guardians or whatever they are called. So yeah. Another thing is items found again. You try to find the magic ones. I don't have any magic ones here. I think those are all rare or whatever. But usually you will find a couple of those while farming maps. And oops. Let's see if we have been lucky here.
Hello.
Probably
Go on.
not. So trash. Let's augment all of them. Okay-ish, trash, trash. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash. So you can sell both of those for like, again, 10 exalts, I think. Some people might buy those for 10 exalts. I get whispered really frequently for those kind of maps. So if you feel like maybe I can run it, but I don't know if it's worth it for me, you can just sell them, right? And run other maps. Run T14 maps, try to get more waystones or whatever. And actually this is a really good way of making bank. Yeah, those are really good. Again, you pick any of those, you make them blue, you craft them. This one is trash, this one is trash, this one is trash. Trash, trash, trash. Actually everything is trash that has no quantity of items found in the map. This one has quantity of waystones found, they're garbage. But you're looking for something like this, right? You want to have quantity, strongbox chance is useless. You want to have quantity of items found in your maps, quantity of waystones, items found, chance to have additional modifier for rares. All those tablets with quantity, they are like 30, 40, 50 exalts. So once more, if you're just running Breach or Ritual or whatever, you can sell those.
Hello.
Ritual tablets with 10 ways. For example, these. I don't know if they're still worth something, but they were like 50 exalts, half a divine. Pretty crazy. You get those
Speak.
more frequently if you spec into here. I don't know if people know it, but if you put this point here, 2 additional packs of Wildwood monsters, you will get a lot more of tablets because there will be monsters in your close to your rituals that drop ritual tablets, and you will get quite a lot of it. I'd combine it with this one, with the 4 ritual altars, and when you can afford, you just go the Omen and this one too, right? This one is especially good because you will get a lot more tribute. This one too, and you can further boost this tribute with Delirium Orbs, which is another point. Always put daily on your maps. They're not difficult. Delirious or whatever is it called is not working like in PoE 1. It's kind of free loot. You pay like 5 exalt for 3 of those. Put it in, you get pack size, and you get 15 exalts of splinters out of the map, 10 exalts out of splinters. It's free money with each map, right? That's about it actually. The obvious culprits are again unique items that you just roll. Right, for example, this helmet you put an. I don't know if you need to armor scrap, because the item is not high on armor anyway. You valor bit, it's trash. Try to get better stats. There is a lot of items you can roll like this. I have a couple of them because I'm doing juice breaches all day long. So I'm gonna go like this. Don't even look what's gonna happen here, and then just this is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. I don't know, is this garbage, is it garbage? It's all garbage, right?
Time is not on our side.
And that's actually how you generate a quick buck and make a little bit of cash for yourself to find some upgrades, and that's about it actually. Alright, see you, bye bye.